We are right now in the fast fashion era of building SaaS startups, and that's why this is the biggest opportunity which is out there. If you see any software which is out there, you can generate it using AI, or you can hire people who are technical who can generate it using AI, and then they can work further on it. Right now, previously, before, it was always really hard to write software, and I'm a guy who has built software for 15 years. But now with AI tools, it has become 10x, 100x easier just to build out all of these things. And because I'm in this automation community where I see all the processes being automated using n8n, using OpenAI tools, Agent Kit, I realized that when you're solving some problem for a customer, you can convert this into a software as a service, because that problem is also going to be there for other businesses. So it is really important to know. So any automation that I've created, you can just replicate it, you can just copy it, and you can make a front end, a SaaS front end using the tricks that I'm going to show you in this video. So it's really useful. You can literally build one software per day, and software has the best margin. You can become a millionaire really fast if you're very good with marketing and sales, and you can market it. Then the product game is already done. So now I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to go into detail about exactly how you can go about doing it. As you see right now, my screen, don't sell AI automation, sell Micro-SaaS. Instead, turn an existing automation into a scalable project. So exactly, that's the thing that I want to convey here. At the end of the day, you want to build all of these, you want to convert all of these automations into software, subscription software, which you can use further. So as we go forward, we can use different things like Lovable and n8n for this. Lovable is an AI tool that you could use in order to generate any front end. We use it extensively. Also, we use a lot of OpenAI. No, sorry, we use Lovable and we use V0. I always use OpenAI everywhere, but we use V0 there. So it's super interesting. And now you can also see that we have got a LinkedIn profile scraper. That is one of those automations that we have created previously. And in this video, I'm going to convert that automatically inside to an AI. Right now, when we execute this LinkedIn profile scraper, we get a form, which is a search query. So we are going to search for CEO of Media Medical Centers. And then I'm going to say United States. So I'm just specifying different, properly United States as a country. This is something that we specified inside the form. That is why. So right now, then next step is build search query. So this is just going to make the search query before we run the API. And there we have got this JavaScript code. This is an automation that we previously run. So that's why we're just going fast over through this. You can execute this step, and then it takes all of this search query that is there, and then it just gives an output in a tabular format. As you could see, you've got a current start index, max pages, because this is going inside Google and scraping all of the LinkedIn profiles. You can see Google API custom search V1. Check out the other video that I've connected here with this. It should be somewhere around here, and we are just adding all of this and just making search. This search happens on Google. So when you go to Google and you search for names and you say site LinkedIn, then this is the information that we get. And for us, some Q is the search query, and then you've got start. This is where we are adding the index, because we're going to iterate over many pages. That's the reason why it is there. We've got number 10. This is the number of pages that we want to specify here for our customer, for how much do we actually have to take. For example, when you're searching, how many pages do you want to search for? Today, I've been really bad at speaking. Then we have got CX. This is also the value that we get from the Google section, from the Google Search Console. And please check out my video. I just ran over through them because there's another video where we went into detail. So right now, when we execute, after execution, we got the output. Now we're going to map all of these results. As you can see on the left, we've got all of these responses with queries, with indexes, with all of this information. You could properly say, and then we've got JavaScript code, which is just mapping all of this information. You can see that it is running for loops, and it is getting name, title, links, snippets, and then images and search query. It's getting all of this information, and it is just giving this as an output. So when we execute this right now, You can see that it is in a proper tabular structure. In the table structure, you can see that images, snippet, the search query, link, title, all of that information is there. And now we want to append it to Google Sheet. Google Sheet is properly connected here, as you could see. And then we're doing the setter and getter for programmers out there. Title we are setting up, we are snippet, images, all of this information we are properly just setting it up. When we execute this, we see that it's gonna go and get appended inside the Google Sheet. All of this information is gonna get appended. Yeah, let's wait because it takes some time. So we've got 10 different records here with name, title, link, properly snippet, image. These are link and LinkedIn profile. This is the information that we got from Google because we were actually just making requests to the Google query. Yeah, the Google API. We're just making requests there and we were specifying a search query. So this exactly is the whole automation. We've got on form submission where it starts from. Now we are going to convert it and into a SaaS. For that, we need a webhook. That's why I'm searching for a webhook here. And I'm going to put this webhook here. Yeah. And I'm going to connect it to the build search query. This is the URL for my webhook. You can post here. As you can see, test URL, you can post here, and then this would work. It's important to have this URL because we're going to save this URL and we're going to use this inside Lovable when we are making a web application. Now we have saved all of this and now we are getting into Lovable. As you can see, make styling landing page that listens to the webhook and accesses the search query and location from users to find the leads. So LinkedIn finding the leads, we're going to automate this whole process using Lovable, and we're going to give the URL of the webhook because that webhook exists inside n8n. Yeah, we copied we were going to copy it again just to make sure. I remember I think previously copied it and we have added it in Access. And now let's just run it. Okay, perfect. So now Lovable is doing its magic. We use Lovable, we use V0, everything for this. And let me build this beautiful. Okay, it's specifying exactly what it is building. We also use Bolt. Bolt has been working recently really good. I'll create another video on all of this just to tell you which is the best platform which is out there. And let me add custom animations and enhance the button component that create the landing pages. Lovable is actually significantly faster than V0. That's one thing I can tell you because we run it so often. And Bolt new version is really good. I feel like they've gotten better than all of these. But we're going to create next video on Bolt V0, all of this. So just don't worry. We're going to keep you properly up to date on all of this. Yeah. So now when we go here, this is created already. Find your perfect business leads. Excellent. We love the website which is there. Precision targeting, start finding leads. Yeah. Yeah, if I click on, so this is the whole application which is built. I click on start finding leads. This is the search query that I have to add. Here, I'm going to add again the same search query, and we have also gotten location. So it has built a proper front end for us. So I'm going to write marketing managers, and then in location, I'm specifying London. And now I click on this, processing your request submitted successfully. And this has been initiated. We'll process your request and find matching prospects. So we get this proper message. And now on the end side, when we look at this must have been executed. Yeah, we have to execute it and then the request comes in. Now we're going to run it again because it was not executed. Marketing managers. Oh, I messed up the spellings there. And then we have got London. And now we say, so this ran. Obviously, it's not connected to everything, but we see that, the params we have received, the params in the query, and all of that information we have just gotten. Now we're just going to connect it to build search query. This should be working perfectly. So we're going to execute this step just to see if this is working. We see that it is 1 London search query and original query. All of that information is there. Yeah, London. And when we execute this, this is also, yeah, working. So yeah, this is also working. Then we have got map results. Map is just mapping all of these results which are out there. We're going to execute this step. It works. And then in Google Shade, if we execute this, we're going one by one, really, to show you every step which is out there. Usually I'd not go about doing all of them. But look at this. Now we got other lists which appended it. These are all the people from London. You can contact all of these leads. So this is an excellent way to gather leads. You can convert it into a SaaS, which makes it really powerful. We've got Peter Law, we've got Harvey Moore, we've got all of this information. So yeah, this is it. This is how you convert any n8n automation insight into a SaaS. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I'm looking at all of these n8n templates which they're publishing, and I just use some of them, and I'm looking at them and I'm like, I could convert this into a SaaS, and this is the way to convert it. Just connect some APIs and just do marketing, do sales. Any n8n automation which is out there is a proper SaaS. You can launch like 10 SaaS in the next 10 days. Connect it to a Stripe, start making money. And in all of this, you need one thing which is really important, and that is sales and marketing. Don't forget about that. I'm going to make more videos on that, how to market, how to do sales. And then you've got a proper winner. If you like this video, like and subscribe. Tell all your friends so that they could also benefit from it. And this is the #1 best channel out there for AI. Every day we are coming up with new videos and teaching you and creating a lot of value. And you want to share it with your friends so that they could also benefit from this. If you want to take your agency from 0 to 1, just check out my school community where I'm going into detail and helping all of you guys out. Cheers.